Hi, it's Jenny. This is the social media tag. I think I'm the last one in the community, in the booktube community to do this. But yeah, here it is. So, the social media tag. It's 7 questions, 7 books to show you for different reasons. I think you know this by now. First off, it's Twitter, a book you want to share with the world. And it's this one. It's the Swedish translation of The Blood Keeper by Tessa Gratton, I think. Sorry about that. It's the second book in the Blood Journals series. It's sort of a companion series, rather. It's about Mab and Will, and Mab is a I want to say witch, but it's not the right word. She uses blood magic to do things around the house and to help people in the village or town where she lives, and she it's a romance, mystery thing. It's a YA book, at least. I really love it, so check it out if you want to. Blood Keeper by Tessa Gratton. It's the second book in Blood Journals series. Then we have Facebook, a book you really enjoyed that was recommended to you by someone else. And that is... Ooh, I placed them in the wrong order in the pile. Oh crap, that was the wrong book. Need to get the right book. Here, now I got it. The right book. Apparently it was the paperback. It's The First Thing I Think About. I think I translated like that. It's by Ida Jessen, a Danish writer. This is the Danish version, or original rather, in paperback. I don't know if it's translated into English. It's a brilliant book. It's the third one in a sort of companion series about a village called Vium. There is The One Who Lies. That's the first book. The second one is this one, or rather. No, this is the second book in that companion series. The first one is The One Who Lies, and the third one is The Children. But yeah, for the book, a book that someone recommended for me, Facebook that is, I want to show you this one. It's The First Thing I Think About by Ida Jessen. It was part of the curriculum when I studied Danish at university, so I would say that my teacher recommended this one for me, and it was brilliant. As I said, it takes place in a little town or village called Vium. It's a fictional village in Denmark, and the priest's son, who is 7 years old, he gets killed by what's it called? In a car accident. He gets hit by a car, and this tells the story of how the family sort of comes to cope with that loss, and pick it up if it exists in English. Sorry, was a very long comment about that. The third one is Tumblr, that I don't have, and that is a book you read before booktube, but haven't raved much about on booktube, and that is what's it called? La sombra del viento. In English that is Shadow of the Wind. By Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I listened to it as an audiobook, told by a Swedish, actor. It was extremely good. I want to reread it as a physical book in Spanish because it's the original language, and I want to read the rest of the series as well. But this book, it's brilliant. It's about books. It's about a bookseller in Barcelona and his son, who gets to go and pick out a book from a sort of book graveyard, and he's supposed to protect this book. And there's his love interest for him, and yeah, it's brilliant. Read it. I loved it. The fourth one is Myspace, a book you don't plan to reread. That one was the easiest question. I have a lot of those books, but the one I want to mention is The Great Gatsby. I read it in the Swedish translation. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I only read the whole book, finished the book, because it's on a list of classics that I want to read. Otherwise I wouldn't have finished that stupid book. Sorry about that for those of you who really love it. It was nothing for me. It was boring in a sense. And yeah, there wasn't too much happening, and the things that happened seems sort of. So no, I didn't like this book, and I will not reread it. Instagram, a book with a gorgeous picture-worthy cover, and that is Blood Magic by Tessa Gratton. It's the first book in the Blood Journals series. And this is the Swedish translation, but I know that this cover exists in English as well. I love this cover. It's gorgeous. And I love the spine because it's all velvety. As is the second book as well in the series, but that one is purple, and I like this red one better. So yeah, that was that. Sixth question, or social media. It's YouTube. A book you wish would be made into a movie. For this one I've chosen The Raven Boys. This is also the Swedish translation. But it is The Raven Boys by Maggie Seawater. Steve Water? Sorry for butchering the name. Wasn't my intention. It would be so cool to see all the environments that this book takes place in, and that they talk about in the book, and yeah, it would be great to see this as a movie. The Raven Boys, that is. Last thing is Skype, a book with characters that you wish you could talk to instead of just read about. And for that one I've chosen Matilda by Roald Dahl. This is the Swedish version. I've had it I've owned it for many years. and I think I've read it at least 2 or 3 times. It would be so incredible to talk to Matilda and to her parents. That would be a sort of that wouldn't be as interesting, but I would tell them that they need to shape up and take care of their lovely daughter. But yeah, Matilda. That seems like a good fit for this. So yeah, that was the social media tag. I finally did it. Way! Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!